Another one. Another one, guys. Another one. They will never learn. They will never learn. You know, no matter how we advocate about it, no matter how we talk about it, please, parents out there, you just need to safeguard your kids. Safeguard your kids from the internet. And if possible, please, husbands, safeguard your wife from the internet. And wife, safeguard your husband from the internet. This very successful musician, her name is Jenny Nira Wery. Jenny Nira Wery. Well, she's known by her professional name as Sexyyred. You know, she gave herself that guy name and nickname Sexyyred. And what do you expect from her? What were you even expecting from her? This girl single-handedly released a video through her Instagram page. Single-handedly released a video through our Instagram page. For those of you who do not understand the kind of video I'm talking about, of course, you know the kind of video we saw Tiwa Savage doing, and the kind of video we saw Oslade doing, and the one again, so many other Booba Girl and all those ladies as well. Of course, you saw those kind of video they were engaging. That's exactly what this girl released. You know, nowadays, for you to be popping in the United States of America as a female artist, you have to reveal some kind of exotic, exquisite, exotic way of portraying your lifestyle, portraying yourself. That is why today, recently, you will never see a female rapper drop a music video without showing some really nasty scene, you know, shaking the body, doing all those crazy stuff with this mini skirt and everything. This girl single-handedly dropped her own video on her Instagram page, 45 minutes long, clear vision, everything clear. You can see everything inside, outside, the face, the body, everything clear. 4K, not even HD, not even MP4. 4K. And because she was the one that released the video, I think we are allowed and free to share the video to the world. She is quite really successful. She is 25 years old. And her real name, like I said, is Jenny Nira. But she decided to give herself Sexyyred. Well, just in case you want to see the video, well, I've given you the courtesy. Thank you very much for appreciating me. I've given you the courtesy of seeing the video on my Telegram. Adamslinkmedia channel on Telegram. Just check it out and you'll see the video. You know, please. There's nothing more that we're going to say about this. You know, you just have to safeguard your own kids. Safeguard your kids from this online stuff. It's really crazy out there. Like I've said before, if possible, safeguard your wife. And if possible, also safeguard your husband as well. Because, man, when I watched the video, I was tempted. I said, Jesus, you have to save my soul. My eyes shall not see evil in Jesus' name. My eyes will not see bad things in Jesus' name. I closed my eyes and the devil tempted me to open my eyes several times. I closed them. I was tempted to watch it several times. So 45 good minutes. The trauma watching that kind of video for 45 good minutes still beats my heart. I was so traumatized. And up till now, I feel used by that video. Well, just in case you want to feel what I felt, try as much as possible to check out the video on my Telegram and come back again to listen, or maybe just watch the whole video, because I'm going to talk about Zubby Michael and another actor, 042Prince, who were punching each other recently at a movie set. Can you imagine? Zubby Michael. And I believe this is absolutely real because I do not think it's just a video. This is absolutely real. This is real. Something happened, but they will just laugh about it and turn it into a video. But I'm very much sure something really happened. So, guys, firstly, I have to play you the video so that we can then move forward to discuss about it, and on your own, tell me exactly what you are saying. So it shows 042. I think who started the something, maybe it was Zubby Michael that started it, give a dirty slap to 042, 042 returned it, and Zubby Michael returned it again, and 042 returned it, and Zubby Michael returned it again, 042 returned it, and before you know it, they started trying to jack each other up, and 042 give a punch to Zubby Michael. Zubby Michael were trying to jack 042 up, and those women were just looking and looking. It was not a movie set. You know why? Because they were holding their script. They were holding their script, and something happened. You cannot just slap a man. It all started from Zubby Mike. It was the one that drew that guy back and threw it a slap. You cannot slap a grown-up man. I don't know if it's a movie set or something. But sorry, it's a movie set, but I don't know if it's among the movie, if it's inside the movie, but it's a movie set. So I think it's a real one. That was a real slap, and that was a real punch, and that was a real fight. If it was to be abroad, they would set up a boxing match for them. But looking at this fight, who do you think will win? 042 is kind of like much taller than Zubby Mike, but Zubby Mike was the one actually oppressing 042, and trying to jack him up, but he wasn't able to jack him up. Well, they should have given us the full entire video. And this house, I think, is Zubby Mike house. So it might be the owner of the production. So something is definitely happening here. And I don't think if it's not real, this is definitely real. That slap was real, that punch was real, that fighting was real. Absolutely real. So I bet they will be fine because they are guys now. Guys can easily squash their beef. They are not women. Just to throw a little punch and there and that, and after that, we squash our beef. And then we'll go sit down. Well, let's move past that. And for those of you who are still expecting more updates from Mohbad, updates are coming. Updates are coming. We are still waiting on the police to give us the autopsy report to tell us, because every day people keep messaging me. Adamslink, we are still waiting. Where the update about Mohbad? I never knew people actually really care about that guy. From far, not even Nigerians alone, whites are actually asking questions about Mohbad. It's a global news now. It's not only Nigerians who are only asking. They are watching the Nigerian police to show themselves. Either they are credible or they are not credible. So they are just watching. So Nigerian police, it's not only Nigeria that are seeking for justice for Mohbad. Or know that Narabali and Sam Larry has been arrested and they are granted to be remanded for 21 days. Or this one saying this, or this one saying that. The conspiracy theories around it. It's not only also. Abroad people are still very much aware. The whites are still very much aware. Few of the whites are still very much aware. And you have to do it this time. Do not fumble. We are not the only one who is listening, who is watching. Well, autopsy is coming very, very soon, and they are still doing the test. And there is one guy who already has been placed on the wanted list. That is a prime suspect, aka prime boy. How can you give yourself prime suspect? You know a name, eh? Be careful what you name yourself. Oh, be careful of the nickname. This is the musician her parents gave her a very beautiful name, and she decided to change it to Sexyyred, and that's exactly that is kind of spirit that have been following her right from the time she decided to name herself such name. And here's another guy who named himself Prime Boy. Prime Boy is kind of like nice, so I'm at my prime. Now he became a prime suspect. The irony about life. Why don't you name yourself Wealth? Why don't you name yourself Goodwill? Why don't you name yourself or other fine stuff, like nice name, so that the name will follow you, the beauty, the attribution to that name. Everything will just keep following you. The goodness of that name. Hmm? People will say name, it doesn't really mean. Name, it doesn't really mean. We have seen people called precious who have gone to another different route, different route and be doing the crazy stuff.